So Tiger Ambush, go ahead and grab yourself some of this cool merchandise. It will be linked in the description or the comment section. Thank you for the support and enjoy the video. What's up, you guys? This is Tiger Master GCCXC, and welcome to another video. Controversial topic alert. Controversial topic alert. Okay, so everyone might end up being like, what are you talking about if you see the title of this video? But yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it out there. I don't care what anybody says. Anyway, you remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I post every single week, typically on a Friday at any time. I don't know. I try to post around 5, but it tends to be more like 7, 8 o'clock by the time the videos come up. But I post every week, so remember to turn your notification bell so you get weekly videos from the Tiger Master, and you can hear my controversial topics, and you can go ahead and get mad and frustrated, or you can like and share it with your fans. Anyway, so controversial topic alert: being a black artist in a white world. Oh my gosh, someone might have shrieked a little bit, someone might have shrugged, someone might have been like, oh my gosh, here you go again, a dislike. Because like, I had made a video talking about how you can't blackwash, you can't blackwash a character. Because literally the term whitewashing is, if you're making a character black, it is not the same as whitewashing, because people are trying to put blackwashing and whitewashing on the same category. It's not the same. They're two different purposes. Whitewashing a character is to what? Perpetuate white superiority, white supremacism. White supremacy. It's to perpetuate the white image. It's to cover. That's the point of whitewashing. You whitewash characters to keep a certain image, to perpetuate that prejudice. What? Prejudice. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. Excuse my weird pronunciation, but that's the point of whitewashing. Blackwashing, on the other hand, is to get more representation. Is to get seen more, to have more characters that a certain group can look at. But that's not the point of this video. It's about being a black artist in a white world. Let's just put this out there. The majority of characters, when you watch cartoons, when you watch TV, they're all pretty much white. Now here and there you might get some white characters. Some Asian characters. You might get some black characters. You might get the Hispanic here and there. But majority of the time, it is white. It's the same way on YouTube. The majority of the famous, popular, the majority of the content creators are white. Majority of the people who are on social media are white. Therefore, as a black creator, as a black artist specifically, your pool to gather followers, your pool to gather those fans and supporters are a lot smaller, because people are looking at creators who look like them. It's the same reason why black people mostly are looking for artists who look like them. They're trying to follow a bunch of black artists. Why? Because they're trying to look for people that look like them. You don't think that white people feel the same? You don't think that they feel the same? You don't think that white people feel the same? They want to look for creators and artists that look like them, that sound like them, that act like them. It's the same reason why people follow on TikTok, black TikToks. There's even black TikTok video compilations on YouTube, because everyone's looking for representation. So as a black creator, you have a smaller pool typically. How many famous black creators are there that have like 1 million followers? There's not a lot. There's not a lot on YouTube, and there's not a lot on Instagram, especially. Like, how many black creators are there compared to other race creators with over 10,000 followers on Instagram who actually post who actually post black related stuff. I'm not talking about people who just draw fan art, they're just drawing anime all the time. I'm talking about people who literally are drawing black characters. Do they have the same follower ratio as their white counterparts? No, they don't. Why? I think I don't know if I actually made a video fully talking about how I feel like the Instagram algorithm is catering towards white people. If you look at the general For You page, it's not the For You page on Instagram, it's the Discover page. The general Discover page is always going to be catered towards white people. And I hope this don't get flagged for saying white people. I don't know if that's like a flagging word, but I don't know. But I'm just being honest. Most of the content is going to be, you're rarely ever going to see black artists suggested as much as you're going to see white artists suggested. The only time you're going to see black artists suggested is if you keep following black people, then they will keep suggesting black people. But for the same reason, I've noticed that if you do follow a bunch of black people, you keep liking black content, and you will be on the Discovery page and you keep scrolling, you're going to see more black content, right? But that means that the algorithm is able to decipher between people's race. It's not a matter of whether or not the art is good or not. It's whether or not the demographic of that follower or the interest of that follower is catered towards black. It's just a fact. Because how else, whenever I start liking a bunch of black creators, how else am I going to be suggested more black creators? That means that Instagram is able to tell races apart. Isn't that crazy? So if Instagram is able to tell a race apart, that means that they're going to only suggest certain art to certain groups of people. That means if someone is not necessarily going out their way searching up black artists, because off the rip, if you're an artist, let's say you get on social media and you put that your interest is art, you're going to be suggested white-centered art or artists who are white. You're not going to be suggested black people. In order to get suggested black people, you have to go out your way and start following hashtags like Blacktober, Black Community, Black Artist, Black Characters. You have to do that. You have to go out your way to do that. If you don't know to do that, you're not going to find black creators, because Instagram doesn't just suggest that. So that's what I'm trying to say, that social media in general is going to be catered towards a certain dynamic. I've noticed this myself, okay? When I switched from doing just plain art, fan art, and I went to creating fan on content. So I don't know if people still use this term or not, but on DeviantArt, fan on is when you take a fan character, let's say for instance Midoriya from My Hero Academia, and you go ahead and draw Midoriya differently. You might add a new outfit to Midoriya. You might add a hat. I don't know. Whatever you want to add. That's why it's called a fan on. Whatever you want to put on Midoriya from yourself that's not necessarily in My Hero Academia, that's fan on content. So when I started making fan on content, aka making anime characters black, that's basically what I started doing, making anime characters black. My Instagram tanked. And I had to think about it for a while, like, why is my Instagram tanking? It's tanking because the followers that I had were originally followers that liked fan art characters the way that the fan art characters were drawn. They did not have their account filled with black characters. Therefore, Instagram wouldn't suggest it to them, because they know that my followers did not follow that type of content, because the algorithm can tell race. And people might get mad and be like, no, that's not the case. But being an artist in a white different world where the algorithm is trying to cater towards what people typically like, you can easily get just thrown into the dust. You can easily fall to the wayside or into the darkness. The reason why other people, like, if you see some creators, like if you go on Instagram, you see some black creators and you say, but they're popular. The reason why they're popular is because they've gathered a whole bunch of black followers. Therefore, whenever they do produce content, those followers are more likely to interact with them. My followers, on the other hand, start off with fan art. So it's like they're not going to interact with my content, or Instagram doesn't think they're going to interact with my content a lot. Basically, a lot of the famous black people, if you look through their followers, the majority of their followers are what? Black! Oh my gosh, the majority of their followers are what? They're black. They're black. That's like, if you want to know a key on how to be a black artist in a white art world, is that you have to get a bunch of black followers. That's pretty much the key. That's how you do it. That's what gets the fans. So what I'm trying to say is that it's a bit harder as a black creator to get up there, but I'm just putting this out there. People can share it's the same way with TikTok. I've noticed that if you're a black creator in general on TikTok, you don't get suggested as much because the algorithm can tell race apart. But that's not to discourage you as an artist. That's just how it is in general. In America, at least, it's harder to get up there as a black creator. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments, your thoughts. Is it harder as a black artist? What do you think can help black artists get out there in a white center world? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and be back for another video. All right, bye-bye. Are you dissatisfied? Do you want to see more content from the Tiger Master? Well, go ahead and join me on patreon.com/thetigermaster to get exclusive content, including sketches, work in progress, and comic book pages. In addition, there's also Patreon exclusive merchandise. So join me today on patreon.com/thetigermaster, and thank you to all of those who support me on Patreon. Thank you, and I hope you come back next week for another video. Well, I hate to break the news to you, but not everything is as it seems. Okay, so first of all, the first thing I want to tell you guys is that when you first jump Upwork, now you got to fact check me on all this. Make sure if you do decide to join Upwork,